So, lockdown, get down, Byron Jones, right? I know a lot of people say that, well, Byron Jones, he can't really cover. He really can't do this, he can't do that. But I'm gonna tell you guys, that Byron Jones, boy, he may not get turnovers and takeaways. Boy, we sure gonna miss the bat downs. We sure gonna miss the get downs. We sure gonna miss out all of those things. But shout out to Byron Jones for getting his bag. He's about to be the highest paid corner in the NFL. But remember, it's not about being the highest paid. No, 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 no. It's not about being the highest paid. It's about this right here, Cowboy Nation. Once the market is set, it's always going to be reconfigured and somebody else is going to get higher. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. It's going to get higher. The market is the market, baby. And that's the reality of it. On top of that, Cowboy Nation, I have to say this. It could be a chance and an opportunity for us to reach out to Christopher Harris because he did start liking Dak Prescott photos and things like that. So that could be a situation. That could be a scenario. But I will say this, that this right here, when we look at this collective team, when we look at everything from A to Z, when we start to talk about the Dallas Cowboys and what they doing, they allowed, dare I say, Amari Cooper to test the market, Robert Quinn to test the market, Randall Cobb to test the market, Byron Jones, he just the first domino to fall. He is. He's just the first domino to fall. So we will figure this out, man. We will. Shout out to you, Jay. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for tuning in to the nation. But when we look about this and we think about this, Cowboy Nation, what is our direction? What is our game plan? What is our overall thought track? What is our overall thought track, Cowboy Nation? What is our overall game plan with this overall collective sport as it relates to the Dallas Cowboys? Are we doing the right things? Are we trying to figure out this 1,000-piece puzzle? And are we moving in the right direction? Are we moving in the right direction as it relates to, dare I say, the Dak Prescotts, the Amari Cooper, the Randall Cobb? You see, oh my goodness. What we did sign our fullback. And we did sign our tight end. We did. So we'll figure this thing out one way or another, Cowboy Nation. So that's the news. He about to be the highest paid. Now Gilmore is sitting back like, man, what the world is going on here? Shout out to you, man. Thank you for tuning in to the nation. Yeah. And remember, Luke, I am your father. Shout out to y'all, man. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share this content. Let that friend, neighbor, foe know where to go. Hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel. Let's grow this thing one day at a time, one movement at a time, brick by brick. We stack these things together, then we will find. And then on top of that, Cowboy Nation, this is just the first start. But before I go, I have to give a full analysis for the Dolphins. You have a guy that can erase that side of the field. You have a guy, he don't have the smoothest hips in the world. He don't have oily hips, but he can redirect. He also is a guy that can trail the hip. He can play a great trail technique if given. If you have the safety over the top that can play well, it's isolation for the nation. So what will happen in that sense, if you keep him on the boundary side, he's going to erase that part, but he may not give you turnovers and takeaways. But for dogged, you put him on the number one receiver, that number one receiver may not get to 100 yards. That's just the reality of it. He may give up one touchdown a year, but I would take that. And on top of that, in a pinch, if your defense love to trail and carry, then dare I say, you can put the brother, basically, you can put the brother over the tight end or whoever the number one wide receiver is. That's what you're getting out of a Byron Get Down Jones or Lockdown Jones. Now, he ain't going to get those turnovers. He ain't going to force fumbles. but it is what it is. That's my quick analysis of Byron Jones. I really appreciate you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.